Familia, it's Alex. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Today is day 4 of 12 days of aleXmas. So today it is 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. Alright you guys, today's day 4. Day 4 we have 4 calling birds. That would be very annoying. Have you ever thought about this song and the things that are being gifted? 4 calling birds. I would probably... They would drive me insane if I would hear calling birds nonstop. So today, what are we doing? What are we doing for 4 calling birds? I thought it'd be fun to share with you guys my favorite quads in my collection. I don't think I've ever really done this, and I do have quite a few, and I have accumulated a few throughout the years. I don't buy quads often, but when I do, it's because I like them and I keep them. So I have a few quads that I want to share with you guys today. That is something that interests you. Stay tuned. But first, if you're new to my channel, welcome to the familia. My name is Alejandra. I'm an eyeshadow enthusiast with a Dash Project Pan. If that's something that interests you, subscribe, join us. And now let's get on with our day 4. So day 4 makes sense to do quads, you guys. I actually have 6 quads. I'm trying to keep to the song as well. If you haven't noticed, I've either been sharing 12 things because of 12 days of Christmas, or the number that is the day, or I'm splitting it in half and doing 6 because 12 divided by 2 is 6. Figured I'd meet somewhere in the way. So today I'm showing you guys 6 quads. 6 quads that are some of my favorites that I have beaten, used, reach for, I really enjoy, always stand out in my collection whenever I think of quads. So here we go. These are in no particular order. I want to share with you guys. The first 3 are from the same brand, and it shouldn't be any surprise. These are the e.l.f. quads. I don't find these are palettes, but I really like 3, and I'm always reaching for 3 of them. The first one is pumpkin pie. When I did that ranking video, I've explained to you guys which ones were my favorite, and I love them. This is like my favorite summer into like fall type of palette. It's so pretty. I really like it. It's one of my favorites. I know it's very redundant and very monochromatic, but I really like it. It's simple and to the point, and I appreciate that. The other one, it shouldn't be any surprises, is hot jalapeno. Green's my favorite shade, and these are fun. These are so much fun. The only shade I'm really not a fan of is this one. It's just because I'm not into yellow gold, but it looks so nice with these, and I love these 2 shades, especially these 2 together. Absolutely adore these. So this is my second quad that I enjoy from the brand, not necessarily as a ranking. And the last one from the same brand is Berry Bad. I'm sure you guys were able to call that one out. These are my favorite. These quads are really nice. The quality is good. It's not like the best of the best, but it's decent. It's decent enough. And I think these 3 I would recommend up and down, even though the first 2 are very monochromatic, but they're simple to the point. These are reds and burgundies, but not really in your face like my earrings. These are really red compared to these. I really like these. These 3 are my 3 favorite in the e.l.f. and also some of my 3 favorite quads. The next 3 that I have are from 3 different brands, and I do reach for these quite a bit. The first one was actually a gift from me. This was a gift from my friend Drea. She bought it for herself, didn't really use it anymore, and asked if I wanted it, and I definitely wanted to. I love this one, and I'm sure it was hard to get. This is the Mariah Carey MAC collection. This is the only thing that I own from that collection. I think I didn't reach out and buy anything from it. This one was, it's called Everything. It's Everything, which I find the packaging really pretty and Mariah Carey-esque. And these shades are really nice. They're not over the top, and you're getting 2 cool tones and 2 warm tones, basically. And this one, you could tell, is my favorite one out of the whole entire quad. This is like a topper, like a crumbly, sheer type of shadow. It's really pretty. I love these shades. If I want to go cool tone, I want to go warm tone, and this just goes with everything in here. This is definitely one of my favorite quads, and if I were to put a quad together to be simple, boring to the point, even though I don't find this to be too boring, some may, but this would be it. This is a really good quad. The next quad I want to share with you guys is totally the opposite of what I just shared with you guys, but that's why I also love it. This has since been discontinued. This is from Nomad Cosmetics. This is the Studio 54 quad. These are multi-chrome disco shadows. They are beautiful. This is the formula you can find in the Tokyo Harajuku palette, and I love them. These are great toppers, but they actually have some sort of shifting dimension to these. I love to pair this with any look that I'm doing. If I want something in your face, like not in your face, I should say, when I want something to be a little bit more sparkly, more pizzazz to my eyeshadows, these are the ones I would reach for to top on top. Oh my goodness, I love them. I adore this quad. It's simple to the point. I have my pink, my yellow, my blue, green, and they all have a different shift to them. I don't know if the camera's catching them, but as I'm turning it, I'm looking through a mirror and I can tell the shiftingness of these. These are so pretty. You could tell I've worn these down. They had all these emblems in them. I've worn the crap out of these down. Great quad. If you could still find it secondhand, I really would recommend that. Now, the last quad that I have is probably my oldest quad I have. No, it is my oldest quad that I have in my collection, but I adore it. I love it. It was unique to me then, and it still is something special to me personally. That is the Sonia Kashuk Moroccan Dunes quad. Sonia Kashuk no longer does makeup. She only does brushes now at Target, but this, I adore this quad so much. You can see how much I've used it. I love it. This quad, when it first came out, was the first time we saw those foiled metallic-y type of shadows where it felt creamy, but it wasn't a cream. Oh, she did amazing. And it has like this, has like sparkly flecks coming off of them. It's 3 of these foiled, and then you have a matte right over here. And they're all cool tone, which is nice. This one's a little bit warmer, but these two are definitely cool tone. I love these. I love these. I like these when I don't know what to do on my lid, when I want something extra on the lid. This is my favorite quad to use, and definitely one of my top favorite quads ever. I really adore this. I would not get rid of this. I would still use it, and it's still, the formula is great. After so many years of owning it and sticking my fingers all up in it, I still adore this. All right, guys, those are my 6 quads. These are just 6 quads. I own quite a few quads, but these really, really just make me happy. They're all unique from one another. There isn't one that is the same as another one, if you could tell. I have my neutrals, I have my warm tones, colorful ones, shimmery ones. These are amazing. I love these quads. I love to grab one from them, one shadow in there, a topper, whatever the case may be. I'm not into quads often, but when I am, those are the ones I reach for the most. So that is it for day 4, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so excited. Woo! I should be a calling bird because I'm super loud. All right, guys, that's all that I have for you. If I can link these, I'll link them down in the description box. More videos on the screen for your enjoyment. I'll see you soon with another day of 12 days of aleXmas. Adios.